welcome. My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of the Flower Patch. Thank you for all your sweet comments again. You're all so lovely and kind and generous with your words. It does really touch me. I keep saying it to my husband that, you're all so sweet and lovely, and I just can't get over, your kind words. It just means so much. It's very heartwarming. Right, today I thought I'd just do a little arrangement just for like a little girl in her bedroom, something like that, to sit in a window or on her bedside table or just on a cabinet, a drawers or something like that. It's going to be a candlestick. And first of all, I've already attached the bow, as you can see, and I've put red aspidistra leaf and stuck it onto the oasis, which has already come like that in a cylinder, and I've just stuck it on top of the candlestick. Right, first of all, I want to show you what we're doing, what we're going to use, should I say. I've got 3 of these, what I call look like quills, but they clip on. But I'm still going to perhaps glue them in or perhaps glue them to something else. And they're very sparkly. I know what little girls like. And I used to like things like this, many years ago. Oh, that's a long way ago. And I've also got a little teddy bear on a pick. And I absolutely love little things like this. It's really soft and fluffy, but it is made out of polystyrene. So, but you can't see it, and it just feels, oh, so sweet. I've also got, I'd say a lilac coloured butterfly, where you can bring the wings up as well, just to sit like that. I've put 2 picks on already, because one wasn't enough, because it is quite weighty. So I thought I might sit that on it also. And I've also got some little glittery spirally pieces I thought would look quite funky, I guess, and really fun to put in. And I've also got just a little pair of ballerina shoes, what I want to hang over at the side, just looking really fancy, because little girls like ballet things, don't they? So, and I've also got some little balloons or eggs or whichever you want to call, in a pink and then a darker pink and a white. I thought I'd incorporate those into it also. They're all my little knickknacks. I've got some feathers, some pink, like the white I had. I thought I might put some of these in, or just one, or I don't know yet. I'm going to have a look and see how that goes. But they are beautifully soft. I've sat here about 5 minutes stroking them before we started. So I thought we'd get some of those in as well. I've got out my gypsophilia in baby pink. I thought, well, why not? Well, I haven't used this bunch yet. I've got the other bunches in there, but I've not used them. So I thought, we'll incorporate some gypsophilia. I did want to incorporate some white as well. So I've got my white willow stems out, just to let the pink bounce off of it. And I've cut a bit of vine, little roses. They are like a foam, but little tiny miniature roses as well, with some greenery. And I thought we'd incorporate those just slightly hanging. I don't want them actually touching the floor. I want them to go just a little bit around where the bow is. And I've got 5 foam ones as well, because I picked these ones out because they've got like a sparkle on them. So I thought we'd have some of those in as well. I'm not saying I'm going to use all 5, but knowing me, I probably will. I've only took 2 bunches out, 2 stems out of my white ranunculus as well, to bounce off of the pinks that we've got in. And I thought, why not add some seeds? So let's get some pink seeds in as well. And I'm going to cut little bits off and perhaps put those on stems and just dot them around. And I've also got some of this. This is more like a peachy pink. of our blossom. I've already chopped bits off there, what I've used, and I thought, why not use some more? And they would look lovely on there as well. And then last of all, I've taken out some of my silver dollar eucalyptus, but obviously in pink. So, it's like a dark pink mixed with light pink for the veins. But I thought that would look lovely also for the foliage. I may get other foliage out, as I do, as we're going along, or even flowers. I'm not sure. I've been looking at the Dusty Miller as I've sat here before I started, and I'm also looking at some wildflower as well. In fact, let me get the wildflower, because I think I definitely need that. So let's just get that out. Let me get one stem of the Dusty Miller as well. Oh well, it's come out in 2 stems. Oh well. There's one different one mixed up in it. But we may use the coral colour Dusty Miller also. I've got my turntable out. I thought we could do it on that. So if I just move the floral to the end and then bring the foliage nearer to me. The reason I do that is because I tend to start with the foliage. You may want the hearts in first as well. Oh, pretty in pink. Oh, I love things like this. So I'll leave my knickknacks here at the side here. So on the bow, I've only done the loops on the bow, 3-inch loops. So if you're measuring again on your mat, it would be 6 inches. And then you turn them over to make 3. And I've dovetailed them. I've got a cerise pink, a baby pink with white flowers, and a pink mesh. So I thought, let's add that sitting at the front so it's on display, and then let's do our flower arrangements around it. So first of all, I want to put in, to get these in first, our roses. Now I'm going to take off just that bit at the top, the leaf, and I'm going to just add and go down to the next, just under that leaf. I don't know if they're not really that wiry, but I just wanted, do I do it like that actually? So if I bring that off as well. I'm just going to take off that bit. So I just want them hanging just like that. I don't want to have them where they're touching the bottom. I'm trying to keep within where the bow is. Oh, it's cold again today, rain again. So I've put my hoodie on, what I usually sit around in the house. Thought, let's get it on. And you can with this also go through your aspidistra leaf. So I'm going to just place that one through. And because they're not got wiring, you can't really manipulate them too well. So I'm just trying to bend it over. See if it would just sit around. It doesn't matter if it comes out like that. I'm okay with that. So it's this way. We need to take that off. And do the same with this one. I'm only going to put 3 in. So as you're looking at it, that's 10 to. Then we've got 10 o'clock. Then we've got 2 o'clock. And then we're going to have here. I'm not going to put it in front of there. I don't think. Let's have a look. It might look quite nice. Just move some of the leaves around. and manipulate the rose. So let's just have a look. I'll put it offset. So let's just offset it from the centre of the bow. And again, I'm going through the aspidistal leaf. Let me do it with my right hand. Oh, I can't get this one in. Oh, there we go. Oh no, it's not going in because there's no wire in it. So I'm going to just pierce an hole just to give it a helping hand. Let's just take some of this glue off and do it again. There we go. That's better. So we've got it like that in 3 different places. Sorry again if you hear the noise. It's these vases. I've asked my husband to build me a storage all the way across the back. Then I can move these cabinets and then put everything in there because they are in my way. I've got this under here is full of cellophane, different types, and I want to place those in there as well so I can put other things underneath. Right, so our teddy bear, isn't he sweet? I want to offset him standing to one side. And let's place him just around there. I'm going to remove the glue off the oasis. A bit better like that. Again, I do have this butterfly. I was thinking, considering putting it just above the bow, so let's do that. So I'm going to have to dip this in with both of the legs. Oh, one's longer than the other of the pegs. This I just part them. I don't want them to be together as I dip them. And I'm going to place that, as I say, above try and get it as much as I can in. And then just, oh, it's caught on one of its legs. And place it, oh my good gracious me, just like that, sat above there. So it looks like it's sitting on the ribbon and next to the roses. And again, I've got, aren't these lovely? I've had a load of these and I think they are absolutely really pretty. I may put those as well. Yes, hanging at the front. Let's just dip it. I want to place that. I've put white tape around them with me using white as well. They didn't have any tape on, but I just thought, let's get some white on. We don't want green. So I've got these, they look like eggs, but they're actually balloons. Do I place those? I'll put those in later. So let's get some of our foliage in and start with our eucalyptus. I'm going to cut. Right, there's 2 little pieces there. I'll save those. Oh, my chair's moving again, guys. My chair's moving, my vases are clanking. Ah, dearie me. So these have got little buds on. These aren't, you know, prongs to move them, and they're just little buds. So I'm going to keep those on because I think they give a lovely effect. I think they're wonderful. Do I? I might need to cut these down. Make them smaller. Yes. If I need a helping hand going through the aspidistra, because some things haven't got wire in them. Just add bits of pink. And again, remove any glue because you will spot it on this aspidistra ribbon. I'm going to go all the way around. I'm going to place them around the bottom. Oh, doesn't that look pretty already? I can't believe we've got rain, just rain. This British weather is rubbish. I know some people wish they'd live in a hotter country, but not too hot. Let me just use one of these because this hasn't got any wiring either. Just give it a helping hand to get in. Gosh, I can't get this one. There we go. And again, I'm not putting too much glue on with us being able to spot the glue on the aspidistra. And then I'm going to place some up here in the centre as well. I'm going to manipulate the ones that I've got wiring just to give them a slight bend. Again. Oh, I think that might be a delivery. Why can't they come at a reasonable time before I start? Mind you, I have asked them the other day if they can just leave it outside my front door because I don't need to sign for it. And then I think one more. And I'll place that just here at the back. Now that's what we have. Don't Teddy look nice? I'm going to call him... oh, what can I call him? Jack's, no. Yeah, Jack. We'll call him Jack. Right, let me just see. Is this an oddment? I want to see what the Dusty Miller looks like. Or is that stuck? I think it's an oddment on its own. I've got the band all the way around it, so it's struggling. There we go. Oh, I think that looks nice actually. If I put one up there as well. Oh yes. Now I'm going to have to put I'm going to have to put a pick on it. Put a pick on it, I think. But I think there's a bit of the original pick inside. Let's see if I can grab it. How then? Yes! Oh my God, gracious me. And all it is that I didn't think I'd get that out. Well, I really am surprised. So, place your pick in it. Wipe any glue what's seeped out as you've pushed it in. I think I'm going to put it here, if I can get it in. Yes. So it's hanging over as well. I don't want that colour. Oops. I keep pick. I haven't got, my tongue is going weird today. I just haven't got that, what they call, oh, I'm tongue-tied with the letter P for some reason today. Put a pick on, that's a tongue twister, put a pick on it. Try saying that fast. Mind you probably can. It's just me. And I'm only going to put 3 of these in. Oh my good gracious me, why isn't it going in? There we have it. And then I'm going to put one more at the back. And we're going to place that one here. Bring that down as well. Just slightly bend. Just bring our rose so we can see it. Oh, that's sweet. Right, I'm not going to use any more of those. Let's get our white willow. Cut it here. We need some white in. Oh guys, I've got a chest infection. It's the change of the weather. It does it to me every time. So let's see how. I may cut these as well. Put a 45-degree angle on the bottom. I'm going to put one of these behind Jack. Let's just place it. Just so it's sitting at a small angle. Coming away. I'm going to put one above the Dusty Miller. Just in this area. Let's get the glue string and also the glue. I think I may want one more, yes. So I'm going to get that one. I don't want too many. Yes, and we're going to place that there. slightly lean that over. So we've just got a bit of white coming over this side as well. You can turn these around so they sit how you'd like them to. So I'll keep that piece. I may still use that. Oh, we don't want that, sorry. Oh, I've got to bring them all up here. I push them right to the end. But I'm all right when I'm standing up, it's easier. Right, let's see. I want to just see what to do. Are these too long? No, so I'm going to cut it quite short. And I'm going to place one at 10 past or 2 o'clock. I will turn it round, everybody. Now this one's quite long, so I'm going to take some off at the bottom. And all you do at the bottom is just take little strands off, because I don't want it this long. That's better. Now these haven't got wiring. They are just like similar to the wheat, but they are actually slightly stronger, not much, so I don't need to be placing any. Let me see if I can manipulate them. Yes, any wire in them. They're a bit more, the stem on them slightly thicker as well. Just going to see. So I've got that like that. Now, am I going to put these in nearer the end? No, in fact, I'm going to bring them out. So I'll show you what it looks like with one in. I'm going behind the Dusty Miller into the actual Oasis. And I'm just bringing it out to give a little bit of a sparkle. And I'm going to go just above, well, behind the Dusty Miller on them all. But I'm going in the actual Oasis with them. And that's that one. I've only done 3. I have got more, not many more, but I have got some. I just thought, let's just use 3. I think you can stretch them actually because they've got wiring. So let's just slightly pull them. Yeah, they've got wiring. Right. We do have the feathers. Do I cut that off or unclamp it from around the stem? In fact, I'll see if I can do that, because it's like the steel picks, they are attached around the actual main stem. So I'm going to see if I can prise it open. I could save these clips for something else. I wonder if it pulls out. Oh yes, I've done it, guys. Oh my goodness, I've opened it up as long, and I've got this, just the stem. Well, 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 would you believe it? I'm going to do it on all 3 of them. Just to loosen. There we go. Gosh, I get dead happy about little things like this. Lovely. I'll save those clips. Marvellous. So I'm going to go in between where all these feathers are with these sparkly ones, and you can bend them, or so that they're all wired right to the top. So where the white is, so I'm gonna go again in the oasis. And we'll get one here. Just slightly bend it down. Gosh, I get dead happy with things like this. And bend that one slightly. Look how it sparkles. I just thought I heard my husband coming home then. What am I going to do with these? Let's just turn Jack round, his facing slightly off. Do I group them and place them in the centre of the bow, or do I? Now I'm going to put them in the oasis, in the aspidistra. I'm just going to put a bend on them. Sit it with the rose. Oh, I love playing. And I'm going to do bring this one there as well, and then this one here. So little balloons. And place that one there as well. Oh, I've got glue all over me. Oh, isn't that sweet? Oh, I just love anything like this. Let me get... Have I got any ornaments in here? Let's have a quick look with our wildflower. Oh, here's one. Oh, that's just right side. Is that all? Oh, I thought I would have had some more. Never mind. We're going to place those above where the white is, the white leaf. So if I show you that, it looks really nice against the white leaf. So we're going to place that in there. It's got a little bud on it as well. Right, let me just spin it around, guys. Oh, look at the little texture it adds. Have I had anywhere I've started chopping on? No. Oh well. Put one at the back. So we want to spread the flowers around at the back. We don't just want them all at the front. Place one hanging over. Now I might use 5 of these because they're only tiny. They're not big. So 1, 2. In fact, I'll bring one here, coming off to this side. But I'm going to put, I think maybe one in the centre. Again, to add that volume. Oh, this has got 3 flowers on. And make it look really pretty. So if we just, so it's near Little Jack. Oh guys, look. So that's 4. Where can I put this last one? We'll save those as well. Let's just tie these quickly back up. So when I put them back with everything else, they're all together. See, I've got these. I don't know whether I want the white ranunculus in now. Oh, I don't know. Do I sit that on there? Or do I put them in the centre? I only wanted 2 of those because they've got quite so many flowers on them. I didn't want them to take too much room. I wanted it to be mainly pink. Pink for the little girls. There we go. Hi, hubby.
Hello.
You had a good day? Apart from the rain.
Aye.
Did you get everything done that you needed?
Sort of.
It's not very well. He's really not well. I keep telling him not to go to work when he's poorly, but he won't have it. Right, I'm going to place in our roses. Let's start incorporating those and leaning those over from the side as well. And again, like I say, I have got 5 of these out. These stems do bend really well, and they do stay in position once you've bent them. Because I have had flowers where they actually move back, even though I've bent them. Has anybody else had that problem? Just get that glue. That. Get another one. Oh, wouldn't this look lovely in a little girl's bedroom, or even a newborn baby's bedroom? Oh, I think it looks sweet. Right, I had that one left, didn't I? In fact, I might place that in the centre with that one. So it looks like it's a little cluster of them. One, two, three. I do want 1, 4. Oh, well, do I have one in the centre as well? I may put one in the centre as well. Just get this one because I can see. How far is that one away? So I may just have this one sticking out here. So I'm just going to place this through the aspidis strip. There we go. And then 1. I will turn it around, everybody. I just want to place things. Yes. Place them in between those 2 in the centre. So it just intermingles. I'm not going to bend the head. I'm going to keep it relatively upright. And that's what we have at the moment. Isn't it lovely and sweet? Oh, I'm a softie for things like this. I really am. Right, we've got our blossom. Let's get our gypsophilia in first. Take the tag off. Oh gosh. So, pull that out. Right, we've got a lot there. I don't want to put all of that in. I do want to cut some of it up. There's 3. Now, one of these hasn't got no wire in. Because these what are on here are from the main stem are floppy. There's no wire in them at all. So I'm going to put that underneath that feather, or fern should I say. Look at that, guys. Isn't it sweet? I'm going to see if this will go in. In fact, if I make a little hole and give it a helping hand, it may go in. Right, let's have a look. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then, where did we put that one? There. So one needs to go this side. So I'm going to bend that stem slightly before I put it in. Oh, I can feel it, guys, but I can't see it. We'll get it off somehow. So let me just, oh look. Right, I need something here. I've just spotted it. So do I at the bottom put, yes, I'm going to put the white ranunculus at the bottom. Because I can see a gap underneath that rose. That's better. And then I'm going to put the other one the other side. To balance it out. Oh look, don't that look pretty? With the white in. Right, let's get one of our blossoms to add a different, slight different colour. Get all these. And there's a little one left. I must have been chopping away at this. So I don't want that. So I'm going to take that off of this one because it's got a little prong there where I can attach another flower head to it. So that's what I'm going to do. So it doesn't look like it's just one little piece on its own. Just like that. So then I'm going to cut this prong off where I've just taken it from. Right, you may not see my head, guys, because I need to stand above it and have a look. Yeah. because I've got a few of these, we'll get these scattered around as well. Oh, aren't I soft? I love anything like this. Pastels. That's 2. Now I could get 2 off of there. Because I don't want some that long. Let's have a look. I'm going to keep it at that then. I'm going to place 1 and push it down and then just slightly bend it so it fills it up. And do the same with this one. I'm going to place that. We don't want to hide little Jack because he is starting to get hidden. Just keep his head poked up from the top. Right, now I may be putting picks on these, on 2 of them anyway. Take that bit off at the top, and then I'll save that stem again in case I need it for anything else. Right, where can I place these? Let's have a look. I'm going to just place them first before I put the one there. Oh, that. See, they're too close to each other. So 1, 2, so the third needs to go somewhere down here. I think I might need something else, everybody. Here we go again. I can never make I get everything I think I want, and then there's always something I think I could add a little bit more. Just a little tiny little bit more. So what have we got? Roses. Do I need white in the row with some white roses? I'll bring 3 in case. Or I've got pink Geminis. Could use the pink Geminis. Oh, that's my cat running on the roof. Pink Geminis or carnations. Well, white carnations might be nice. Let me go bring my pink Geminis, because they may be alright as well. Oh, I think it's the white. Put those there a second. Now, do I have the white roses for love? Or do I have? No, the roses. Right, so I've got some more of these, so I can get some more. I'm going to place these just slightly above the pink one on this back side. So there's pink there, so we'll get that one in as well. Again, sorry if you can't see my head. I do like to stand up when I'm working. I'm not used to sitting down very much. And there's the other one. Oops, a daisy. So where's that one? There. So that needs to go in. can't see where I'm placing it. There. This is a little compact arrangement. I'm not looking for too much wispy because obviously, reason being, little babies or little toddlers, you don't want them tugging away at all the wispy bits. Let me get another couple in case. So I could have one up here. Yeah, let's get one at the top as well. Because I can see that we need something filling here. I may have to lift up little Jack. Down here, I've got these. Let me just... I don't know about the seeds. In fact, I do. Yeah, we're going to put them on. I'm sure you can pull these off. Yes. Lovely. Oh, I like it when it's like that. Just wipe the glue off again around it. I've missed the centre one. So that's one. And again, go through, push the centre one in as well. Because there's one in the centre that prevents them from all coming off. We need to glue into that. 2. No, I had 3. There we go. I'm going to take that one off. Is anybody having anything nice for tea? Do you run out of ideas? I have. I was considering doing stuffed courgettes. Because at the choir last week, there's a gentleman, he is a doctor, and he's got his own little allotment with all his, groceries on and vegetables, everything. And he brought some of his courgettes in. Oh my gosh, he says they're only small. Small? We looked at them, they were like that. And they must have been about that thick. I said, that's not small. I said, I've seen them in the supermarket where they're only like this, probably about 6 inches long and only about two inches in diameter. And he just laughed and he says, no, that's my smallest ones I've done. Now I have got bigger ones. I'm thinking, oh my God. So I was saying to him, oh, well, I may have stuffed courgettes one day next week. And I may, cook them till they're slightly soft. And then put in the centre mushrooms, tomatoes, sprinkle some, put some feta cheese over the top and then grill that under the grill. So I quite fancy that, if I'm being honest. So that it sounds quite nice. So I think I might do that instead. Has anybody else had the courgettes like that? Do they have another way of doing their courgettes? Because again, I'm not a good cook. Far from a good cook. I never liked cooking. I hated it. You know the reason why I don't like it? It's all the preparation. You'd spend more time preparing it than you do cooking it. And then once you've cooked it, it's gone just in 5 minutes. I'd rather somebody cook for me. But nobody in the house likes cook. Well, it's not that they don't like it. I tell them to do cooking, because they've got to learn for when they leave home. So they may end up with a girlfriend who can't cook herself. So I mean, my oldest son's girlfriend, she can cook, so he's got that lucky. But my youngest son isn't in a relationship at this moment in time, so he may end up with a girlfriend who can't cook. So then what's he going to do? They can't live on takeaways. I wouldn't allow it. So yes. So he's got to learn. But has anybody cooked the courgettes in a different way than what I just said? I think I keep turning this around, guys, because I need another rose in. I've got one there. I don't want to bombard it with the rose. 1, 2, 3. Something keeps bringing me back down to here. I'm going to put it there. So yeah, and then I tend to run out of ideas, because I don't like Sunday didn't roast. It's very rare you'll get me eating one of those, because I think it was, again, when we was young children, my mum used to cook them all the time, and I think we had them that much, I went off them. I just didn't like them. I don't mind eating the roast beef, you know, I love beef, and chicken obviously, but no, it's like my mum used to always cook a lot of casseroles, and she would put anything and absolutely everything in them that she'd got in her fridge that was spare, and we used to have to sit and eat those, and you know, with bread, dunk his bread into the juices of it, and after a while, again, as I grew up and left home, I never made one because I'd had enough of them. So I'm not sure whether to put a little bit of greenery in, but I don't want something that's going to be drooping. Do I put some ficus in? Oh, I've got oddments of the dark green ficus. Oh, that's good. So let's see. I just want a bit of darkness into it. Yeah, because I don't want it too long hanging down. Again, like I say, I want to relatively keep it around the top. The only thing that I want hanging more than anything is being low is the bow. So because you've got greenery here, it seems to be plain around here. So I want to be adding greenery along the bottom. And I may add the odd bits of greenery as well inside. So let's undo this. There we go. I'm going to manipulate the stems on these as well. I don't want them looking just when they've been placed, looking like they're coming out horizontal. I want to add a bit of movement to them, because I can see under here where I need to put things. And it's that, again, what's bugging me. So let's start from here. And again, I just want to add it, you know, just there to bounce off anything that's under here, because it just looks so lonely, as I say. And I'm going to go around at the bottom, so it looks like it's got something that the flowers and that are balancing on. Remove any glue. I will let me just bend this, guys. Oh, I can see glue strings. I will go over that with my brush. Let's place that one there. I will straighten my bow up as well when we're finished. Oh my Gideon. See if I can get some smaller ones before I start chopping into the bigger ones. If you see me keep touching my hands, it's because I can feel the glue strings. But I just can't see them and it's tickling me. Oh, my coffee that my husband's bought me in. Gosh, I'm doing it again, aren't I? I'm going to go under there. See, that adds a bit more, you know, much more. I know it's green, but it's that, you know, I needed something. But it's that, gosh, I can't find my words. It's bringing in darker colour for the pinks and that to bounce off. Even though it's at the bottom, I'm going to see if I can get some in at around the top as well. I want one there. I've got any more smaller ones. Yes. Oh gosh, aren't I lucky today? I'm going to put one right here as well. Whoops a daisy. There we go. So now that looks like it's got something on the bottom where everything's leaning from. And it doesn't look empty now. That's what my problem were. I feel though something is needed in there. So do I just put that there to see? Oh, I can't get it out now. So I'm going to place that one in, that little piece. Just above the butterfly in the oasis on the top. Just to give it a bit of green as well. I think I need to be dotting bits around inside. So let's just cut this up and see. I need. Just going to. I don't want it to stick out too much, so that one's too much. So let's try this one on its own again. Just where they've got their own single one on like that, instead of having it where it's got two sets of leaves coming from one from that node and one from there. Just put in because that one's too much. So by just cutting them off and placing them, you know, on their own, it's giving it a better effect. Where did I go? Here. So place that in there as well. That's better. Now I want some around the back. So I'm going to do the same. Take that off. Around the back. That needs to go in a little bit more. I want one this side as well. Have I got any smaller ones? So I can use that for something else. In here. Again, I will show you. I'm just trying to get it. I'm going to lift the teddy up because I feel that is slightly too embedded inside the arrangement. So let's pull him out. Oh my gosh. Oh, let me just pull him out slowly. Oh. Well, it did stick. So I may put him on a pick just to bring him up higher because I did cut the pick down. So let's get him on a pick and use our white floral corsage tape because the stem is white and I do match the colour of the stem with the tape. Let's just get it around there first and then put it on and bring it below the actual teddy bear's stem. So then it's giving it extra support. I don't know how far I want to go, so I'm going to go down to around here. I don't want that bit on the end. So let's see how Jack sits now. So I'm going to go at the side of where I took him out. Where's the bow? He's got to face forward. Oh my good gracious me. There. He is sticking up higher than the rest, but that is actually what I want. In fact, if I can push him a little bit further down. That's better. And just slightly bend him. I want him here. Keeps there. Just checking. That's what we have, everybody. Do I need anything under there? No. Again, because I don't want it hanging low. I can do them where they really hang low, but you know, on this occasion, it's for a little girl, a little toddler. You know, and I don't want long pieces. Again, the only bit that's lowest is the ribbon. So I may just cut that bit of the ribbon because that is, and that one as well, shorten that. It's better. I don't know about these. I'm going to chop them off, the tail ends at an angle, make them smaller. Again, I didn't want them hanging too far out. Oh, I think that's really sweet. So this arrangement that we've done today is for a little girl or a newborn baby girl to sit in the bedroom by their cot or bed or in the window to make it look, you know, welcoming for the family when they go and see, and pretty as well. I'm going to save those and put those on pics. And then it's, you know, with little Teddy Jack there. And then just the spirally little glittery things and the fern and the little balloons. I mean, you can't really see them much, but well, you can if you go around. They are there. So it will look fabulous in a little nursery for a little baby. And also I could do one in blue for a little boy, but put little cars in it instead. So it's not just girls, you can do them for boys as well. And I think that looks absolutely sweet. Let me just bring all these down here. I start to clear up as I'm chatting with you. So I think if I bring that forward a bit and show you. Oh, my coffee. Let me just have a sip of my coffee to check that it's still hot. Relatively. So again, there you have little Jack, and then you have your beautiful glittery fern, and then your beads, then your spiral stick as well, and then you've got your butterfly there, your wildflower, your gypsophilia, your lovely little rose, and your pink feathers that I've cut down, and your white willow, one of your white balloons, and the lovely little pink bow at the front, and then obviously the little ballet shoes. Isn't that sweet? And then as you go around, you've got your little, there they are, your little rubber or foam roses on a vine, your Dusty Miller, and your ficus at the bottom, as you can see. And again, your Dusty Miller here. Don't know if I got it in shot. There. And then your beautiful white ranunculus with your white roses as well at the top, and your lovely peachy coloured blossoms as well. And then your eucalyptus that is also in pink. And there's the other darker balloon. So that's what we have all the way around it. And it looks lovely on a grey little stand candlestick. So, oh, let me just move that slightly. So I hope you enjoyed that, everybody. Oh, I just love little things like this. I thought if I'd done something like this, and then, you know, on another day I should do a blue one, you know, with little cars in and things like that, as well as another Jack, because I've got plenty. Jack's triplets. There's a few more I can see over there. I may add in them as well. Oh gosh, there's all sorts I could hang in, all little accessories. But yes, I thought I'd do that for anybody who's having a little baby girl, or even actually if you don't want to put it in you know, in a bedroom for a little baby girl, you know, the parent would like it instead, or a teenage girl, you know, that would be great, or an aunt, you know, or grandma, anything really. But my main, you know, what I had in mind was to do it for a young toddler, a little girl, or a newborn baby, just as a gift to hand over to them, you know, to welcome the baby into the world. That was my idea that I had in my head. So, but again, like I say, you can give it to anybody. So again, I hope you enjoyed that. What time are we on? Oh, it's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, I've caught up with all my work, so I might close early. Lovely. Oh, but then again, I may go in and start practicing some of the new songs for the choir. Or make my husband a fresh cup of coffee, because mine's not very hot now. So yes, and I'll see you again soon. So please subscribe and share, and also like, and give us the thumbs up. If you want any notifications when I'm doing videos, or I've done a video, then just press the little bell, and that will notify you each time I've done a video. So again, thank you for all your sweet comments. You really, really are sweet, and it means so much to me. You know, you're like family. It's really, I feel like I know you all, especially because I'm replying to you and I'm getting to know everybody. And, you know, I've got regular people who comment daily, you know, like Sandra, Julie, you know, people like that. And I can't remember, there's another lady who is always messaging me daily, you know, but thank you all. You know, again, I feel like I get to know you all and you're like family. So take care, everybody, and have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.